Good morning, children. I am going to give you a brief on lesson 1 of English main text of class 8. Here, which I am having now, this is the new textbook, different publication from last years. But the lessons are almost half is there. So, if you get old book also, this particular lesson you can read and learn. This is about the heading itself is Jody's fawn. Jody's fawn. Fawn means female deer. Fawn. F-A-W-N. Female deer. And the story is about a boy who killed a fawn to save his father. Actually, it is somewhat emotional because though he didn't want to kill, the immediate need for saving his father's life, he had to do it. It was something like a first aid. You know, we use so many first aid. If something happened, minor things or even major disease or accident or anything. Because immediately there may not be a chance to rush to the doctor or hospital. So, for example, suppose when you are in the class, if somebody gets stomach pain, immediately you give some medicine which will help you to cure the stomach pain. Or somebody has got a headache, we give paracetamol. And stomach pain actually pudina tablets or liquid is there. Like that, there are so many. For example, cut injury, Dettol or some other antiseptic. So here, this father and son, they were going to a nearby forest area near their house. And the father was bitten by a snake, a rattlesnake, ordinary snake. But it is poisonous, not like cobra, but poisonous. He would have been killed, but this boy's immediate thinking, the boy's name is Jody, remember it. Jody's fawn because, the lesson is Jody's fawn because he used the fawn to save his father's life. Immediately, I don't know, it is not given there how he knew that this will help. Maybe he must have learned it or read it in some first aid classes. Anyway, he caught hold of the fawn, killed it, took out the heart of the fawn, and then he put that heart cut portion to the wound of his father. Where it was his cut, the father was bitten by the snake in the leg, and there was injury and bleeding. So immediately he took this liver of the fawn and pressed it, just like this. He has just kept it pressed so that the poison will be absorbed by the liver of the fawn. And it helped. The father was saved. They returned to home. And then this boy got a little emotional feeling. Apna dimag thoda se, he felt sad because he had to kill the fawn. And another sad thing was that there was the baby deer of this fawn along with mother. So when the mother was killed to save the man, this baby deer was left without any care or protection. So after reaching home, this boy was thinking and he felt very sad and emotional. And then he discussed it with his father, and his father got better in the evening. And then he went back to the spot where he has killed the fawn. the deer. He went back to the jungle with a man of his relation or worker to help him. And then he searched, he went around the area. Ultimately, he could locate the fawn and he has brought it back to the house. And then he was happy, his father was happy, but only thing, initially his mother didn't know that such a thing happened. So when the boy was discussing about going and bringing the fawn from the jungle, his mother was surprised. Later he explained to his mother also, reluctantly, without willingness, they were not willing to send him to the jungle. So with the help of another man, went, located the spot, and they could luckily find the fawn and brought it back, and then he has nursed it, he has helped the fawn baby personally and brought it up and saved. This is the story. The emotion is here that when you do something which may be cruel but necessary, you have two feelings. One, you feel pity for that animal or man or whatever it is. Second thing, which is more important, whether the fawn is important or his father's life. Naturally, human being, their first preference will be for their own need. In a way, we can say they are more selfish than animals. So this is the lesson here. And then this lesson, if you got the textbook or if you can get the textbook, read it. It is very easy. Read it 2 or 3 times because I have no time to read it completely, lesson by lesson to teach you, paragraph or line by line. That will be done only when we have regular classes. And in the after the end of the lesson, there are meanings given for new words. There are maybe 20, 25, 30 words are there. You learn it by heart, you use it thoroughly because this lesson is a very interesting thing and very important lesson also. I can tell you it will be important for your exam also and personally for learning something in your life also. Then there is a small paragraph below that. A paragraph it is just given. You read it and then there are 2 or 3 questions are there and you can find out the question. If you read it thoroughly, you will get the answer. There are about 5-6 questions. That also, after reading that paragraph, I'll just read it. Time hai. Reading the passage. He waited for the sound of the hoofs to end, then cut to the right. The scrub was still, only his own cracking of ticks sounded across the silence. He wondered for an instant if he had mistaken his direction, way. Then a buzzard rose in front of him and flapped into the air. Buzzard is a type of bird, big bird, something like a vulture. He came into the clearing under the oaks. Buzzard sat in a circle. There the situation is that the vulture, they are sitting near a dead animal. They are circling that animal. So the boy immediately got doubt that whether that the baby deer is killed and the buzzards are eating. Then he saw that no, they are resting at something bigger carcass, dead body of some other animal. Maybe it is some animal killed by wild the bigger animals and then after eating they left it the rest there. It may be. So he is not clear. So here the question is that who is he? He is that boy. He went back to search the dog. And second is his own crackling when he walk, crackling. If you walk on the dry leaves, there will be crackling sound, small breaking sound, that is called crackling sound. He had crackling sound, that is his own walking because he was walking in the forest and there were dry sticks, branches, twigs. Twigs means branches, sticks. And he was walking on that. That was number 2. And number 3, buzzards. Buzzards I already told, big birds. Then what did the buzzard do in seeing him? First they tried to continue with their eating this thing. But he started shouting and so they just flew to little distance so that when the boy goes, they will come back and again start eating this thing. Then sand showed dark prints. When you walk on the sand, there will be footprints. So in this case also there was sand area and there was footprints. But footprints there may be many. Suppose you are walking on a fresh sand, there will be only one footprint. But if there are many people walk, animals, birds or anything, so all that footprint. But he could at least check it. Finish. I want to tell you that I don't have expertise on giving this chatting and replying to your queries. So absolutely no chance to query or clear the doubts, etc. That can be done only when there is a regular class.